In the previous video, we dealt with simplifying what trigonometric identities. So we know the basic trigonometric identities. What if they give us other trigonometric identities which are true and they're asking us to like show that if the expression is correct, or we should simplify the trigonometric identities, and we have dealt with that one. Now the next thing I want to talk about is what? Negative angles. If you are following this class keenly, you will realize that we have talked about angles at the beginning of what the class, and we dealt somehow into what? Negative angles. When it comes to trigonometry, we know that what angles are measured from the positive x-axis, which is this side, in the what? Anti-clockwise what? Direction, right? In the anti-clockwise direction. So any angle that's measured in this way, so if you have an angle like this from here to here, you can see it's 30, right? Yeah. When you talk about negative angles in trigonometry, there are angles that are measured from what? The positive x-axis in the what? Clockwise what? Direction. So any angle that's measured like this in trigonometry, we can say this is what? Negative 30, okay? In the clockwise what? In the clockwise direction. So let's check out some examples, okay? So if we have if you are asked to draw an angle which is like negative 30, right? So negative 30, you come to your plane, your xy plane, and you start from the positive x-axis in the what? Clockwise what? Direction. So let's say this is where you are rich. So here is what? Your 30 degrees. Here is your 30 degrees. Now the next thing that I would like to also talk about is, so maybe you can ask to draw negative 90 degrees, which you just draw up to this side. Now the next thing I want to talk about is what? Let's say converting what? A negative angle to positive angle, to a positive angle, right? So to convert a negative angle to a positive angle, first you can draw the angle itself. So let's deal with the negative 30 that we drew over here. So negative 30 will be at this side, right? This is the negative 30. And when you talk about this angle, this is negative 30 degrees. That's when you are measuring in this direction, right? If you want to convert the angle to a positive angle, you just measure in the clockwise direction. So you measure from in the anti-clockwise direction, you measure from this side to here, right? And that will give you your what? Your positive angle. And you realize that to get a positive angle, it will be equal to what? 360 degrees plus what? The negative what? Angle. In this case, the negative angle is what? Negative what? 30 degrees. So you don't remove the negative, you just bring the negative and the angle is here. So it's negative 30 degrees. So the positive angle in association with the negative 30 degrees will now be what? 330 degrees, right? So it means that if you measure in this direction, the anti-clockwise direction, to this exact position, this whole place is represented by what? 330 degrees, right? So try and get the negative angle for the positive angle for negative 60 degrees, 45 degrees, okay? And leave your answer in the comment section. Yeah, so in the next video we'll be talking about circular measure.